Hello and welcome to TPM's 3-Minute Thursday. This week we want to talk about the performance evaluation tool, previously called the Assembly Expert at the assembly level and feature statistics at the part level. I'm going to talk about this in the frame of I have a problem with my assembly and it's causing performance issues. Where do I start? So the first thing we want to do is take a look at the performance evaluation, and you can see there's a lot of information in here. We're not going to go through all of it, but the first thing I notice is that we have previous versions of these files, and you can click on get a list, save it, and go out and save all of those files. Also, while I'm in here, we'll take a look at the in-context references. This used to be called rebuild times. I'm not sure why they named it this, but this gives me a list of files that are affecting the assembly rebuild times. Now, when I open up the 2016 saved version of this, we will see a lot of these disappear. So if you've got files that need to be saved up to the current version, do that before you pay attention to everything else. So now I've opened up the 2016 saved version. We'll come back in and take a quick look. We'll see that the previous versions isn't indicating anything needs to be saved up. And if we look at the in-context references, we'll see that we've got a much cleaner list here. So how do I find files that are affecting my rebuild time? So one of the first places you can go is look at the assembly visualization. And when you get in here, you want to set this last column to your rebuild time. Now, if you don't see rebuild time here, just go to More, hit the pull down, and go grab rebuild time. All right, I've already got it up here. We'll select it, and then you can sort by rebuild time up or down. And then it's just a matter of clicking through some of these to see what's affecting our rebuild times. Okay, so I would assume some things that have springs in them, large patterns, for instance, but why would this cap, which is third on our list, why would this cap be high on the list? Well, if we scroll down in and take a quick look at it, we can see that we've got some text in here. It's probably a wrap feature. So I've got the cap open, and let's take a look at the performance. So a little around 5 seconds as is, and if we suppress this one feature, take a look at it. Now we're down to well under a second. So it doesn't look like much, but if you add everything up, you'll see that you've got a lot of components that are affecting your rebuild times. So you definitely want to go in and find all of these performance killers. So what do I mean by performance killers? So if we this is an old presentation I've had, and you can see this is a fan assembly that goes along with this oil cooler. And there's a lot of really good detail in here. It looks great, but do we need all of this? So if we look at something that's a little simpler, just looking back and forth, fan blades are simpler, the fan shroud is simpler, all the hosing is simpler, everything is simplified for the large assembly. And what you're looking for are things that really kill performance. So threads and bolts, wrap features, split features, text, helical sweeps, things of that nature. Okay, and what you want to do is go and find those, use the assembly visualization and to help you nail them down, and then open them up and create simplified configurations, or if you don't need the level of detail, just remove it altogether. Okay, and that's been TPM's 3-Minute Thursday. We hope you've enjoyed it, and see you next week.